Hello, welcome to my channel. Renzo here. Hello, Monique. Right, just a minute. I want to check out if the audio is okay. Looks like everything is okay. Okay, let's paint. Let's paint a new portrait today with oil paints. Here are my colors: titanium white, cadmium yellow hue, cadmium orange hue, cadmium red hue, permanent alizarin crimson, cobalt blue, and ivory black. Hello, Joyce. Please let me know if you can hear me okay. Okay, my brushes, synthetic brushes. I have these diagonal ones, round brushes, flat brushes. Okay, I'm going to start just sketching a little bit. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you, Monique. Hello, Latex. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of black and orange to sketch with a little bit of medium. I'm using linseed oil with a little bit of turpentine. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see. Top, the space for mixing the colors gonna be around here. Yeah. I have all this area. I'm gonna place the head around here. Okay, let's see how tilted is the face, how tilted are the eyes. Something like that and something like that. And a position like this is kind of a front view. I mean, the face is tilted, but if you just move the face, that's going to be kind of close to a front view. This and this line have to be perpendicular. That means like this. If you move this like this, I mean, that's going to be a mistake. Okay. Hello, Terry, Renzo, where have you been, missed it? Thank you. I've been having some problems with my internet connection. Right now it's kind of a test. I don't know how it's working okay. Hello, Oscar. How are you? Hello, Hello, Nate Cramon. Oh, that's good. That's awesome, Nair. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see. I have this. From here, I'm gonna place. I'm gonna split the face in three portions. You know, once you have the hairline, and you have the chin. Anywhere you place the hairline or the chin, it doesn't matter. I mean, the idea is just to check out the size of your canvas. Okay, if I place here, I can split this in three portions, and usually this one is gonna be for the brows, this one for the bottom of the nose. Okay, I can split this in two, and on top of this line I can place the mouth. That's gonna be like that all the time? No, but this get us close to the proportion of any face. And from here we have to move this a little bit up, down, to the left, to the right. Another thing, from the center, for this center line here, this point, you can trace a 45-degree angle considering these lines, and a 45-degree angle. And we split this in 3 portions too. With these two lines cross, that's gonna be for the corner of the eyes. Okay, let me see something about her. Her brows are like this. Okay, it means I have the eyes here, the nose here, mouth. Let's see the overall shape. Something like this. Straight lines are just easier to place, because it's easy to see how tilted this straight line. If I try to make a curve here first, no, I prefer just to split this two straight lines like this, the same here. Okay, I'm gonna put some color. Since I have I love this image, I'm gonna copy this red, this gray in the background. I don't think I'm gonna change anything about this picture. I have to paint the red from the very beginning, all the colors. You know that when you have a portion this big of any strong color, that's gonna affect the color of the skin. Hello Barbara. Hello Christine. How are you? Okay, I need a little bit more of medium, just a minute. Using a lot of medium. Okay, I have this red. Okay, now here I'm gonna paint this blue, or dark grayish blue, and a gray for the background, and then I'm gonna paint the face. Okay, sometimes if the background was just grayish, any grayish color, I would start with the face. Okay, but this red, I know that's gonna affect my colors. Every time that you have a strong color, remember, could be any color, blue, any color, that's gonna affect the skin colors and all the colors around this color. So black, cobalt blue and white. Okay, now the background, more black and white. Or medium, and let's see if this value is right. Yeah, I think it's okay. It looks like it's a little bit lighter up here. Okay, now let's paint the face. Remember, the easy thing to do is try to simplify the face and think that this is something flat, and you see just two values, light and shadow. Okay, now I have light, I have shadow. Let me see. Usually skin color is a variation of an orangey, grayish color. Could be lighter, darker, could be yellowish, could be more red. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use orange. Okay, mixing orange, cadmium orange hue, and adding white, and I have to knock down this color. You can choose blue or black. It's up to you. Some people just hate black, use blue. Okay, sometimes I use blue, sometimes I use black. I'm using black right now. Take your time mixing this, okay? This is not about matching the color that you see on the photograph. It's just a first layer. We're gonna get close with this color. In fact, if you see that the face is kind of, let's say, yellowish, you got a little bit of yellow, or it's more pinky, you got a touch of red. You can keep it just neutral and add more red and yellow after this layer. That's okay too. Let me try this. Okay. I think I'm gonna just darken this color a little bit more. I know that she's almost pretty white here, but I need to build up lighter colors on top of this one. And from there, I prefer to light up the skin color instead of try to darken to get the volume. That means I'm just adding more orange, a touch of red, white, and black. Okay, let's see. It's a little bit darker, yeah, a little bit more. Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna be better. The light. I don't use any medium right now. I'm not using any medium. Okay, next step, that's gonna be mixing another color for the shadow area, and then blend both and just get the mid-tones. On top of this one, I'm gonna add more lighter color, which then by adding a lighter color here, when you do that, you can decide just to make that color warmer, cooler. Okay, let's see that in a minute. Okay, now I'm gonna use another brush and paint the shadow. Let's see some questions. Hello Raquel, hello Nana. This is going to be the same: orange, black, white. Okay, a touch of red. Now here you can think, obviously this is strong red, and this is going to affect the color of the skin here. Okay, you can see in the picture is a lot of red here. You can just add more red to this mixture, or you just work at the beginning with a neutral orangey color and then add red on top of that. Okay, mixing more orange, red, white, and black. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh. I think this color is okay. I'm gonna prepare more paint. So remember how easy it is to mix that? Just orange and black and white. Okay, from here to here to here by changing the pressure. You see, I pressure more here and I go lightly and I create this transition. Okay, now this is not okay. I need to, I need more light around here. I need the light push the shadow more. But anyway, you can blend in that way. Okay. The same here. I lay down a brush stroke and I change my pressure and I get blending here. Okay, now obvious, if you want, you just put the lighter color, the darker one, and use another brush and blend in the middle. Let me step back. Stepping back, I squinting down my eyes, and I just, when I squint down my eyes, I see the photograph is kind of blurry, and it's kind of close to what I have right now here. Okay, I think it's okay. Where's this brush? I'm just going to light up this. Okay, here's the same with this brush. You see how I'm pressuring? If I change the pressure and I go on the shadow, I'm just blending here. I go back and forth. I got some blending there. Now let's paint the hair. I end up using like 10 brushes, sometimes even more. You can use, sometimes I just use 2 brushes. Right now, okay, I don't wanna spend time cleaning out my brushes. Okay, let's paint here the hair. I'm gonna mix a darker brown, I mean not too dark, but trying to get the same value here. Just mixing black, yellow and red. Kind of close. We step back. Yeah. I'm gonna use a little bit of medium. Now you can use a lot of colors if you want. If you wanna use burnt sienna, burnt umber, definitely you're gonna see that this is kind of close to burnt umber. Okay. In my case, I'm just trying to keep this simple as possible. Okay, but you can use I don't know, 20 colors here, and spend more time mixing, and I don't know, for me it's obviously it's not the same, like 100% the same, but for the very beginning, for this first stage, we don't need too much. Okay. What we always gotta pay attention is proportion of the face in the drawing. And you see this is kind of sketchy, but anyway I have the mouth, the nose, the eyes, okay, and I'm trying to keep the proportions right. You can split my painting in 3 portions, and you're gonna see that the 3 portions is kind of the same height, the same distance. I mean, why? I mean, I'm trying to copy exactly what I see. I mean, I'm following these proportions because that gave me some solid foundation. And after that, I'm going to move that. Definitely, because I mean, I have to compare a lot with this photograph, and then make a lot of changes to try to get the likeness, proportions, all of that. Hello, Maggie. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, right now I have established everything. That means that I feel more comfortable just working right now on the color. Let's see. Let's compare this. Okay. Need another brush. I'm gonna prepare more paint here. Orange and white. A lot of white, okay? I'm gonna add a touch of blue. Well, that was too much blue. More orange again. And white. More orange again. And white. I want kind of a neutral color, because I don't see yellow on the face. It's really really white skin color. It looks like more like a neutral color, even a cool color here. Okay, let's see. No, I don't think the color is okay. Let's try just white for a touch of blue. This is just light blue, really light blue. Okay, this is not end up being just light blue because this painting is wet. Yeah? That means that I'm mixing here. You can do 2 things. You can pick up this color and mix this color with this one, and this is what you're gonna get here. Now obviously, because I'm just adding more paint on top of more paint, and just trying to move because I'm drawing at the same time with painting. I mean, because I don't have anything yet. I mean, I don't have the rights. Okay, the eye is okay, or the nose. That means that I have to draw and paint at the same time and mix the colors here on, not just on the palette, on the painting. Okay, let's see. You see a difference between this color and this one? This is more yellowish, a little bit yellowish. This is more neutral, and I think this color works better with the skin color. Okay. That means what I'm doing by adding white and light blue to this color, because this is color here, the same color is here, I'm just neutralizing more this color. I'm graying down this color even more. Okay, just that, I'm just graying down this color a lot. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the reddish colors on the face. If you have been watching my videos, you know that I always add some pink color on the face, on any face. Right now in this photograph I see a little bit of pink here. I don't see it too much. It really looks really pale, really white. Okay, let's add a little bit of red here and white. Here on the cheek, a little bit of the forehead, just a little bit, nose, a little bit of the chin. Okay, mostly it's just this portion here between the brows and the nose is the area where we have more blood, and that means the face is more reddish. I'll mix this red with the color that I have here that I used for the shadow. Yeah, definitely this area has a lot of red. I mean, the reddish color here is going to be lost in a lot of red because of the reflected light. Yeah? The reflected light from this red here. one thing, I'm going to let's say darken here a little bit, because what I see here is just this is almost red, pure red, all this big block, and I don't want that. I'm gonna just let's work dark this a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna keep some pure red here close to the face that I'm going to add with some stick paint here, and this one, it shouldn't be as red as this one. This my it's getting more light here. Okay, that means that two things. First, if we pay attention to the photograph, we're gonna see that this red is not the same as this one. If we just got distracted and we think, okay, this is red, we paint red and we paint this red. Okay, now we gotta think every time that something is a little far away from us, the color change. Okay, it's a little bit darker, it's a little bit duller. Is we have to kill the saturation of that color. We have to gray down. Okay, so many things. You choose how much you're going to grade down this color, and how much you're going to just saturate this one. Okay. Stepping back, well, I like what I see. By the way, I'm using this brand, Winton, from Winsor & Newton, and you have links to the colors I use in the description box. You know, you buy using my links, I'm gonna get some money, some extra commission. Okay. Mixing cadmium red, a little bit of permanent alizarin crimson. Okay, a touch of blue. Let's paint this. Okay. Okay, let's paint some details on the face. I want to see a little bit more of the face. No, I'm gonna use brown. I can mix more black into this mixture with a touch of yellow, and I got some dark color that I'm gonna use for drawing. Okay, let's see again. Overall shape. One eye is around here. The other eye is around here. I'm not gonna be able to make details right now. I'm just gonna get close to what I think is the position. Okay. Of course, you know that my first approach, it was just following the regular proportions, the canon. Okay, stepping back, squinting down my eyes. I think I'm doing okay. I'm thinking about the whole head. You see this triangular head, the width. Check out the width of her forehead, how it goes thinner to the chin, narrows to the chin. Okay, yeah. Let's continue. Let's draw a little bit more. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see the measurements. Okay, it looks like everything is kind of okay. At some point I'm going to obviously not forget, but let's say don't think about these measurements anymore, and I'm gonna try to copy the photograph. Okay, I'm gonna be just watching, staring up at the picture. Okay. Let's see the shape of the forehead. Okay, how tilted is the hair here? Like this. Okay. Okay, let's continue. I'm gonna use another brush, number 4. A lighter color. Stepping back. Okay. And zooming in the image. Yeah, I think. Right now you see that there is not too much details. You see this eye is more like a, I don't know. It's not okay yet, but it's just a process of building a face and moving things. For example, for this eye, you can see the shape is like this. This is a shape that we usually use, that we should use all the time to simplify the shape of an eye. Right now my hand is on the air. I'm not resting my hand as my brush stroke is not so precise. But in a minute I'm just going to hold my hand with my other hand in this way I'm gonna be more precise with the brush strokes. But right now I don't need not that. Uh, right now I need to paint, squint down my eyes, and let's say work from distance. At some moment I'm gonna get a little bit closer to my painting. No, right now I think it's better just to have a little bit of space between the painting. Okay, and me and my eyes. Okay. It's been a week since maybe more than a week. You know, I started to have some internet issues a week ago, and I haven't done any live stream. It's really good to be back. You know, that's the most exciting thing that I do. I mean, every day. I could do this every day just to feel alive. Hello, Jose. There are you, Matea. Okay. Okay. I don't understand exactly what you say, but thank you anyway. I think you're saying something nice. Okay. Thank you, Oscar. Okay. Need to step back, see the whole face, the whole head. Yeah. I think what has got something wrong here is the width of this area. Still thinking about this triangular shape. Pretty close. Okay. Now is the time, I think, to paint more details. Need to work on the shadows. I want to blend this a little bit. Just blending really lightly. Clean the brush. Stepping back again. Something is not okay with the nose, the width of the nose. I mean, the width of the nose. I mean this. I think I gotta just push the shadow with the light and make the nose a little bit wider here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. I need to pay attention to, for example, here in this area, I need to definitely there's a shadow here, a little bit. This is, I mean, we cannot call this a shadow, but there is a little bit of a darker value here and here. Okay. Now this is kind of difficult to see. Okay, we need a darker image to see this. Okay. Squinting down is not enough. I mean, I'm going to place a darker image here on my screen just for a minute. Okay. This way we can see more values here on the light area, values that we are not able to see just by our naked eye. It's just so difficult. Okay, I have to take out this image. I just wanted to show you I mean what I have here. Yes, I just darkened the image and now I can see the subtleties. Okay, right now on my screen I have the image, I have this darker one. Okay, you can use any program, your cell phone, to darken an image, and it depends. I mean, when it's so clear, the values are so clear, just it's enough with squinting down our eyes. We're gonna be able to see values. But in this area, I mean, I have been squinting down my eyes and okay. What I'm gonna say, I mean, it's difficult to see these subtleties. Now with the darker image, I can see this value here, I can see a little bit of a shadow here, tiny things. Okay. Use any program, any cell phone has, or you have if you have. I use Photoshop. You have Photoshop. I mean, Photoshop is better, but I mean, Photoshop is just too much to do this. Eh? Okay, highlights on the face. I see a highlight here. Okay, here I'm using basically pure white. Touch of blue, a touch of blue. I just want to cool down this color a little bit more. Okay. Okay. The thing about color temperature is something that we need to try to always pay attention. That this is, I know that maybe it's kind of difficult to keep, or what can I say? I mean, every time painting a portrait is difficult, and on top of that, we have to be thinking about color temperature. It's just like too much, but we have to. We should all the time, and even when this is just subtle, okay, we need to add a little bit of a difference between warm and cool colors, a little bit, or maybe it's just a tiny difference, but I mean it's gonna help. It's gonna help our painting with this the volume. You know, it's not just about values. Color helps. Okay, you're gonna listen all the time that value is king. Yeah? But with value is color, and with color is contrast, and color temperature is contrast. Okay. Hello Linda, thank you. Hello Danilo Arts, thank you. Okay, I'm going to soften this. You can use any round brush for blending. If you check out some of my videos, I have been using a different brush for maybe a year, or maybe less than a year. This one. Okay, now I'm using this one. You say, okay, it's a huge difference, but at the end what I use is the tip of the brush. You see? It's almost, if I use the tip of the brush, at the end it's kind of the same. And of course you need to have different brushes. Different sizes, Yeah, because for a small space, small area, this one is not gonna work. I have to switch this one. Okay, now let's put more details. I need to zoom in this just to see. Okay, this is what I have right now. Okay, let's work on the tears. Yeah, before doing anything, I just want to, where's my brush? I don't want to see this, okay? It's kind of just distracting to me. No, that was too much white. I didn't mean to put some red here. It was just a mistake. But you see, I don't have too much paint here. That's going to be easy just to put more paint on top of that and change that, okay? Okay, let's see. Let's work on the eyes. Now for this I'm holding my hand with my other hand. If you have something where you can rest your hand is better. Now you know I have the camera in front of me, kind of close to my cheek. I'm not using too much paint. I just have paint on the tip of the brush. You know that maybe I'm gonna correct things, I'm gonna move things, and I don't wanna just to have a lot of this dark color. Okay, I added more red here. You can see clearly this is more reddish. Okay, moving the eye a little bit to the left. Let's step back. Let's see. Kind of okay. What's the color of her eyes? Kind of bluish. Yeah? I can use this gray. By the way, if somebody wants to paint with me, I have live paint along lessons in my Patreon account. Obviously, the difference is I make those lessons using Zoom. That means I can just watch you paint and listen to you, and you can show me your paintings again. I can make some critiques. I'm gonna use this same color here with a little white for the white of the eye. Okay. Okay, let's blend a little bit more. Hello, Brahim. Hello, Carol. Carol White. How you doing? Okay. Okay, I'm going really lightly. Clean out the brush. Almost on the air without pressuring too much. You see? Almost touching the canvas. Okay. Sometimes I use the same brush if I wanna, let's say, push painting. For example, this light. I can pressure more and kind of move the paint. Now you see this. Okay. But anyway, it's not like I'm pressuring a lot, it's just really lightly, but definitely it's a little bit more than the pressure that I normally use for blending, which is really, really light. You see my brush? Just see I'm just using the tip of the brush. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put the image a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay, I think I need to light up even more color. I'm going to add more white. A little bit of cobalt blue. And I blend. Okay. Let's see if I add more blue. I mean more light. Okay. And let's blend this. You know that the colors don't work alone, don't live alone. If, let's say, I want to push more this light blue, okay, like more blue, even more blue, okay, I can play with another blue, this one. Okay, the only way, you know, everything is by comparison when it's about color. We never think about a color alone, like here or here or here. Is everything. If you're gonna push some colors, you have to push other colors too. Okay. If I paint this more bluish or intense, that's kind of give me a free pass, let's say, for saying some way, to push even more bluish on the face. It's the same what happens with red. The more red I have, the more intense I can put more reds on the face. Okay, this is something that is gonna take a little bit more to digest, and to digest, I think is the word, and to understand. It's more about color theory. You know, a lot of about the things about color theory is about not mixing colors. It's not about mixing colors. It's not about how to get an orange and gray. It's not about that. It's more about how the colors interact with each other. Okay. Okay, next step after this, I'm gonna work on the background. I mean, all around the face, not just the background. This sofa. I'm gonna put more paint, and then I'm gonna go back to painting the tears on the face. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's work on this red here. I'm getting close. You know, it's just this thing about the likeness, which everybody wants the likeness. It's just slow process. Okay, from the beginning to the end. Okay, unless we trace the drawing, but anyway, even when we trace the drawing, we're not so sure if we're gonna get the likeness, because if we don't have enough experience, let's say just drawing by eye, maybe we're gonna move things on the painting, because you know oil paint is like a living thing. It kind of move on the canvas. every brush stroke kind of move the paint, and with the paint we start just moving the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Okay. I need to add more shadow to the face. No, I think the value of the shadow is okay. Maybe this is too bright. I'm gonna leave it there right now. I just need to work here. Okay. Let's put more paint there. Just mixing red and black. Okay, let's see. I see like all this obviously is red, pretty intense red. Making this a little bit darker. I mean, like I said, I'm just going to concentrate the red in some area. I think it's gonna be here. Let's see. More red. Okay, so gonna be my accent here. A little bit of red, but I don't want to make this really intense red. I'm going to soften this. Okay, have an accent. This is not an accent. A little bit of an accent here. Okay. Okay. Now I can add. I'm gonna use this brush. I can add this light here, or I can make this darker and just end up. Let's say the whole painting here. Everything is gonna go around here. Dun, 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 dun. I add this light. It's like an open. I open up the composition. Okay? It's like there is more to see around there. I know it's. We can follow just what we see, copy what we see, or you know that we can change things a little bit. I love this image a lot. That's why I'm copying this exactly, but I don't know about this. Maybe I'm gonna go back and make this darker. Let's see. Okay, sometimes I just don't like, I just want the viewer to see this. I don't get distracted here or here, over there. Here is okay because it's close to the face, and I have some red. This blue is okay. This one is having some doubts. Let's see. You know that we can change our mind. We can just make some decisions on the go. We can take some decisions on the go. Okay, let's see again. I'm gonna work on details again. I'm going to zoom in to work on one eye. I need to zoom in my image here too. Okay. Just a minute, just a minute. I'm moving on my screen the OBS, the program I have here, the YouTube screen, and at the same time, of course, zooming in the photograph to see a big eye here on my screen. Oops. Okay. I was holding my breath. Okay. Okay, I think it's okay. Yeah. Okay, now let's work on this eye. Okay. The pupil in the middle here. Oh, wow! I just realized that she has huge pupils. Yeah. I mean, it's because of the shot. Yeah, I mean, because of the photograph. Eh? I mean, when they take the picture, sometimes the pupil reacts like that. It's kind of dark, and it's open more or close or anything. No, I didn't realize about the pupils, how big they are. It's just, I don't know, I have my process just at the beginning I don't think I'm details at all. And sometimes when I start thinking about details, yes, I'm just starting to realize about little things, like the pupils. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Giomar. Hello, Vlaclava. Hello. Thank you, ST. Hello, Michael. Thank you, Carol. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Okay, I need to darken this area here. See, this is gonna be always the difficult part. Oh, yeah, everything is difficult about the face, but especially the eyes. Yeah. And just darkening the shadows. Okay. If anybody has a question, just let me know. Okay, let's blend a little bit. Blend, I clean the brush, blend again. Okay. Mixing black with permanent alizarin crimson. I'm going to work on this shadow here. Now let's blend this. And adding to the mixture a little bit of camion red. Okay. Again, this is the back. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Well, I never thought it was kind of so difficult. This. It's kind of I see the face, but I don't feel that that's hair. Yeah, I don't know. That's part of the process. Okay. Oh, thank you, Michael McEwan, for the super chat. Thank you so much. Are you asking me, Michael? How are you and your family doing? We're doing okay. The same. It's regular. You know, I have a couple of teenagers. My son and my daughter. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I added too much of this. Let's see. I gotta go back to this color here. Okay. First, I wanna see the value, and I think that's really dark. I'm gonna add just pure black. Okay, maybe this is gonna be my darkest dark on the painting, and obviously the pupils. Let's see. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, I love it. Now this light is glowing too much. It shouldn't be glow. I mean, if something has to glow, is this light here. Highlight here in the tip of the nose. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, but I'm gonna add more light here and here, here, and the tip of the nose. And let's see what happened. And if that's still glowing, I'm just going to knock it down this little light. First, I'm gonna add just pure white here on the tip of the nose. I'm gonna blend a little bit of this white, and again. Okay, now let's work on the nose. You see, I don't have a nose there. I mean, I have a nose, but the nostril is just kind of blurry. Everything is blurry. The mouth too is blurry. It details. Isabella Pager is asking me, how do you clean the brushes? Oh, I have the turpenoid that I bought from a warehouse. Yeah, that's the only thing I use. I don't use soap and water. Basically because I paint daily. Well, some days, but let's say that I paint daily. Some days I don't paint at all. Yeah, but let's say that I paint a lot, and then I don't know, I just cleaning out the brushes every time. It just takes me a lot of time, and then I just use turpenoid. It's kind of a turpentine, but it's just like a different, something like this size of a turpentine is just like, let's say, for mention and the price, let's say $10, and five times this size is the same price, the same. Okay, and okay, just a minute, let me think about something. Okay, let's work on the nose. Sometimes I leave my brushes there. I have a can with turpenoid, and I leave the brushes there. It's called thinner, yeah, thinner too, thinner. I leave the brush there overnight sometimes, okay, but we shouldn't do that. I mean, by the way, I'm telling you what I do sometimes. Okay, I add this brush stroke and I blend a little bit. This brush and this brush are the same number. Oh no, it's different. Number 0, number 2. Oh, yeah, I thought it was the same. Okay, again. Oh, hello, Randy. Carol, Spike Lavender. Do you clean with what? Thinner. I think that's the name. To be honest, I don't know the name, exactly name. But I remember I have seen that. I bought once a big recipe of this. It was, I remember the name, Thinner. It's really strong. Okay, let's see, I think that's okay. Let's add, mix red and white. clean the brush. Torpenoid. Yeah, Torpenoid. That's. I think that's. I don't know if it's the same product. I'm just trying to remember. I remember so clearly. It was a long time ago, but I went to a warehouse. I think it was in New York, and I asked for anything to clean, just dry brush, dry paint, and they gave me this kind of thinner. It was kind of really close to what I use here in Peru. But the name is different. In fact, the same name here, this is a really stronger solvent that we have to use it in a really ventilated area. But I don't want you to, I don't want to complicate you. I mean, you just, if you buy something in an art store that you ask for, is that you tell that you want something just to clean up the brushes, pretty sure they're gonna give you some nice product. And I keep changing brushes, because I don't clean them with soap and water. After maybe a month, they started to get stiff. Okay, to be honest, I don't care too much. Like these brushes, you know that these brushes I use are really cheap, What did I say? Cheap, really cheap. Okay, and it's just like $10. I think I don't remember $10 a set of 12 brushes. Yeah. I should take care of them. I mean, I should clean them more, but I'm not. I used to. Now kind of boring. Now I feel guilty for not cleaning my brushes. Okay, using and changing, this is the color for the skin and adding a little bit of this color. Around the face here, I don't see any red so clearly, but it should be a reddish color, a pinky color. Why? Because of the red here. The red is a strong color, and this kind of is gonna just tint with this reddish everywhere. That's why I'm adding this. It's a little bit pinky, a little bit. Okay. After this painting, I'm going to take care. I'm going to clean out my brushes really good. You know what happened if I just to buy brushes, but a lot. I don't know if I told you I have maybe a package like this, a set of 12 brushes. I have not the same brush. I mean the same brushes, the same brand, different brands. Maybe I have 50 or 60 sets. Yeah, I bought at the beginning of the pandemic a lot of brushes. Yeah, so sorry. Every time that I go into an art store, I just can't help myself. I end up buying a lot of things. Yeah, but I don't go crazy with the prices. I always try to look for quality at the lowest price I could find. Another reason that I used to buy a lot of brushes is because I know here a place where they kind of what's the name? They bring a lot of brushes by containers, and then from there they kind of take the brushes to the stores. And every time that I go there, I have to buy. They sell a lot of things, I mean, a lot of type of brushes, and I cannot go there and buy just one brush. Okay, I have to buy like a dozen. That's one of the reasons that. But definitely, there's no way to find all the brushes on this in this store. A little bit of pink here, but I've been adding light and light and just kind of killing my color. And I know the photograph looks really white. When the painting we need to add a little bit more color. Okay, it shouldn't look as white. I adding a little bit of pink here, just a little bit, and here. A little bit darker here, a little bit darker here. Okay, I'm painting this, checking out, watching the darker image that I showed you. Okay. Yeah, because in the normal image, in the regular image, it's impossible to see these values. For example, I see that I see a little bit of a shadow here, a little bit of a different value, darker value here. And here's a little bit darker. I don't remember when was the last time that I took really good care of my brushes, but it's been a long time. see if I see a question. Okay. I put sunflower oil on mine and they stay nice long. Is a comment from Key Chick. Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's a good advice. I'm working in values now, here on the nose. Squinting down my eyes, I see shadows, lights. Exactly what I do at the beginning with the whole face between thinking about lights, midtones. I'm doing that with the nose right now. And you know that we have to adjust values because at the beginning usually the values are not right, since I started with just two values. Can you hear my dog? I just wanted to know if anyone can hear my dog. Because this camera has a function, it has an option that kind of mute every sound that is kind of 2 meters away from here. And my little dog is just upstairs. See. Oh, hello, Sharon. Yeah, you can hear the dog. Oh, well, that means that option on my camera is not working okay. Okay, I'm getting close and getting close. Oh, sorry, moving this. Okay. Oh, I need this a little bit closer. But one thing about the brushes, I mean, I buy cheap brushes, but these are not the cheapest one that you're gonna find. I mean, you gotta be try to be selective and try to find just the best between those. Yeah, and nowadays is when I was a student, I remember a cheap brush. It was just always bad. It was not okay. Okay, you had to pay a price for a nice brush. Nowadays, there is a lot of options, and I have found really nice and amazing brushes for a really low price. But one thing, I mean, they're not gonna last longer. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I need a lower eyelid. I see. Oh, there is a. Hello, Ardish. Hello, Jonas. Carol is saying we love dogs. Yeah. Yeah, I got somebody sent me an email. I don't remember the name, but they started to they told me that they asked me if I can use their materials. And I think they said brushes. I don't know what it is, because I have seen a lot of things on their website, but the most things that I have seen is were brushes, and that was really nice. Yeah. And they told me that they could supply me with brushes for life. Wow, that's really nice. Oh, well, I have to use them, yeah, in the live streams. Okay. What do you think? Oh, hello. Sounds like a good idea. I don't. I don't know the brushes. I don't. I haven't tried. I mean, their brushes. I don't. I haven't just see their website just for a couple of minutes. I don't even remember the brand. Anyway, it's nice to have always an opportunity like that. I need to light up here more and here. Okay, I'm squinting down my eyes a lot. And now, of course, I'm just kind of moving my eyes to the painting, to the photo, to the painting, to the photo really fast. Painting to the photo, then I stop, I paint. It's about comparing. I paint a little bit, like here, I blend. Okay, step back a little bit. Compare. Okay. Now I see that something is wrong, like something should be a little bit darker. Like here, for example, I need to darken this. Okay. And I need to darken this here. Okay, and again. Need a little bit more light. And the white of the eye, in this eye especially, is kind of looks like, you see this, the white of the eye in this eye looks like even brighter than this. Okay, I don't know if I'm going that with that white, but I'm gonna light up this more. A lot of blue and white. Okay, I think that's okay. And let's blend a little bit. For blending in this area, I'm just gonna use the same brush that I've been using to add the lights. I just clean this brush with paper towel. I'm gonna blend it. Okay, this brush is really pointy, but if you pressure like this, you have something like this, which is really just used for blending. Okay, that's what I do. And if I want to paint again, yeah, it's gonna be pointy again. And changing values here and there, lighting up here and there. Okay, love the brushes, painting brushes for life. Tell them brushes for life and $5,000. Wow. Eh, that sounds like good business. For me, I'm really happy with having brushes for life. Jonah is asking me, do you prefer to use the mobile or PC when looking at the reference? The reason I'm asking is because I have noticed that the colors on the mobile is more vibrant than the PC colors. No, I don't use. I use my. I mean, PC. I use a monitor. I don't use a cell phone. Yeah. But definitely, there is always a difference. There is a difference, and I have two computers, and when I see my painting here, I, I think it looks close to what I want. I mean, on the painting, the real life, I like it. I'm speaking about the painting, the video. It looks like kind of different, a little bit different from the real painting. And when I go upstairs, I see the painting in the other computer. I see it differently. Uh, it's, it's just a different monitor, and of course, I mean that computer. My son, he uses that computer more than me, and he kind of moved things there to play games, and it's kind of he used different colors. I don't know. I mean, and I can feel a difference. It's not like a lot, yeah. But I mean, you can tell that there's a different. It's different. Yeah, I mean, I painted a portrait for my daughter. She wanted me to paint this guy from, what's the name? I mean, from this band Korn. What's his name? Davis. I don't know what Davis. What? Yeah. And I paint him twice. I remember the first one. She told me, "Oh, it looks better in the video." I mean, it's kind of because she was watching the video on her cell phone, I think, or tablet. Yeah, definitely there is a difference. Eh? And you know, I mean, the screen it just what we see is light, yeah, on the screen. What I have here is something opaque. My canvas doesn't have light; it's just opaque. Just opaque colors on the surface, trying to create the illusion that exists light. Okay, okay. Thank you, Cool Eyebrow. Art of then oil paintings. Hello, can you please paint some day emotion portrait like hard laugh or white smiley or something like that? Uh, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I cannot promise anything because I here paint what I want. I love different subjects, but I love paint portraits. And if I find a nice image with something that kind of emotional, like you said, a laugh or no, definitely I will paint it. I'm not so sure. Sorry about that. Okay, I think I need to light up the nose a little bit more. I need to paint here the sclera. Sorry, the turdock. It looks like more like a dark triangle here, small dark triangle here. I don't see it. Kind of the tear duct. It's a little bit darker there. Yeah. Maybe somebody crying from a movie. We painted. We painted over. I painted with my patrons once this jumper jack from the movie. This I don't know how to say that. Les Miserables or something like that. Yeah, that was a nice emotional expression. Okay, okay. With this, I'm gonna push the paint in the light color on the darker color a little bit. Okay. I see some reflected light here. I'm gonna add a little bit of orange, just a little bit here. Kind of difficult to see the difference. Just here. Okay. I'm just trying to create some transparency here. Yeah, just a little bit. And blend again this. Okay, I was working on the tear duct. Here and tear duct here. Okay, I need more light here. Right here. Okay. Now squinting down. I have here. I'm zooming in the image to see working just in this eye. That means that here on my screen I have just the face is really huge here to see details. Huh? see. Okay, I think yeah, I'm gonna change this. I love this light here. Light. Just in order just to keep the view here, we're going to darken this, okay? Now it's just like the light is hitting this area and here, okay? If I paint all this red again, I mean that's gonna be like just killing the light here, the highlight. Okay. Now here's I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna make this darker. What about the hair? Okay, yeah, highlight. Okay, first here. Just white and black. Sorry, blue and black, white. Oh no, I'm thinking something. My hand is doing something, and my brain is thinking another. And as a result, I confuse sometimes. I say different words. Okay. Okay, I have this dark. Yep. It's okay. I'm going to light up this blue and have an accent here. That's okay. Now here it's gonna be lost like this. Here the same, a lost edge. Okay. Okay. A little bit of light. Okay, let's paint some here and add yellow here, a touch of blue. More blue, more yellow. It's kind of a greenish color. Now a touch of red. Okay, black, blue, and alizarin crimson, a touch of yellow, just to mix a darker brown. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. Nope. What I'm doing is just trying to break this line, okay? Like I want a broken line here. You see, here's kind of confused with the background, and I added a little bit of light here. It's just an insinuation of the form, but at the same time, I don't want this to go like a straight line there. Okay, I just want this kind of stop here, and here's just something blurry that we don't know where is the edge. Okay. In composition, a line that it goes like this, if we make this really sharp, it could be like the same, like to open the composition, okay? A line like this, a line like this, a light here is just like open the view. Okay, now what I have here is just enclosing everything. Yeah, you see, it's like we don't see this. If you see the picture, we see clearly this edge, we see clearly this big red mass and this highlight. My painting, this is kind of blurry, a little bit of definition just here, just a little bit. Now, if you don't pay attention to this, you won't see this. You will see it directly here. Okay, at the same time, that makes a difference between this and this. Okay, speaking about depth. This is behind the face, and this is a little bit closer. Okay, and even to make this kind of looks closer, I can use even more texture. Okay, because texture, when everything is smooth, some texture is gonna just make that area pop forward. If that's what we want. Okay. And at the same time, if we have a really, we try to smooth out something, and we surround that with some kind of texture or some casual brush stroke. Okay, that area that is smooth is gonna look even a little bit smoother. Okay, just because of the contrast. Just because of that, I need to work on the hair. And let's add some highlight to the hair. Okay, for this you need the right brush. Okay, it's an effect. You look at my brush. You're gonna get that effect just by using a brush like this. That is all frayed out. It's just ruined. It's not useful for anything. This brush is just for basically for. I use all the brushes that I have in this stage. I use them every time that I wanna paint hair. Okay, another thing about here, this area. Okay, I can make this sharp, really sharp, and separate the neck from the face. Right, just you see I have kind of have a lost edge, a soft edge. And when I see this, I see just the eyes, the nose. Oh, this thing I need to work on the mouth. And I don't pay attention to this area that much. It's just about every time that we need to work in composition, it's about distribution of things. In the portrait is not a lot of composition. Yeah, it's basically try to concentrate everything on the face. If you have more people, like you're painting 3, 4, 5 people in a painting, that's different. Yeah, but things like this, kill this line. Yeah. Those are simple things. Just to, in order just to kind of make them disappear. Why? Because you want your focal point. You want people to see your focal point. Okay, Carol, bye. Take care. See you tomorrow. Okay, what else? Oh, the mouth. Yeah, I need. Oh, at the same time, I need to add highlight here to make this bright. I'm adding white here. Oh my god. I'm using my pinky. See what I did. See just my pinky to rest my hand. Okay, let's work on the mouth. A little bit of red here, a little bit of a dark red here. A little bit of orange here. more orange. Okay, what else? I need more red in the face. Pure, almost pure red here. Okay. Red, a touch of white, almost nothing, and a touch of orange. Okay. Yep. More. Yeah, I think more. More red, orange, a touch of white. A little bit of lighter red, pink, yeah. Here a little bit, just a little bit on the ear. Yeah, perfect. Some hair here. Okay. Oh, the ear. I forget to paint the ear. Okay. A little bit of some hairs here. And yeah. What else? It's been 2 hours and a half. Yeah, I think it's just. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do anything so important. Yeah. About the likeness, I think I got close. Definitely it's not perfect, but I'm happy with the result. About the effect of light, yeah, I'm happy too. Okay, one thing about this eye that I have been just thinking, because it looks like this eye is just looking a little bit more to the right than this. I've been trying to pay attention a lot about that, and okay, I was checking out that with the image, and I think she has something like that. Yeah? I was thinking I have to correct that, or maybe I was thinking maybe it's about the light here. This here. Okay. Not so sure, but just wanted to share with you something that I didn't mention before. Yes, I mean, so many things that we think sometimes and so focused that I don't mention what I'm thinking. Every time that we paint, we have a lot of doubts. Okay, what else? About the drawing, I think everything is okay. When I mean the drawing, I mean the proportions are okay. The effect of light, definitely I like that because it's more like a more artistic feeling instead of just like a photograph. Okay, about ages, I think I don't have any problem with. I have this kind of soft. I mean, usually a soft edge is going to create at the same time some kind of movement. At the same time that, I mean, we usually soft an edge just to create the illusion of depth. Okay. And every time that you soft an edge, another area of the face is going to pop forward because I mean because of contrast. Yeah. I mean, if I soft here and I leave this sharp, this is gonna pop forward. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna work on the edge of the here. Yeah, there is something that I don't see right. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Let me know if you see something that you have any critique, any opinion. Feel free, please, to, you know, after a couple of hours, sometimes we just get tired. Where's Dennis? Where is Dennis when I need him? Where are you, Dennis, when I need you? Okay, I think that's it. Just gonna take a minute just to think what it is again. Oh, this here. I can just lost this. Yeah, maybe I should lose this edge a little bit more and sharp this here. No, I'm going to soften this edge a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, that's it for today. Okay, I have an opinion here. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Omar. Media was, I think, need to make little bit darkness the hate under hate to balance the hate. Okay, let me just give a minute. I need to look for the dictionary because I know what's hate. Oh no, what's that? Sorry. Okay, need to make little bit. You need to make a little bit dark. Okay. I don't get it. So sorry. It was the last comment. Last comment, and so sorry. I don't understand. I did it. Okay, okay, media was okay. Okay. Oh, he means head. Oh, okay, okay. Oh. Okay, okay. 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 Thank you, Monique. Okay, I did it. That means that's okay. A little bit more. Okay. You mean here, eh? This dark here. Yeah, maybe that's gonna help. Okay, gonna. Okay. Here. Okay, I said that this is gonna be one of my darkest darks. I'm trying to make this a little bit darker, but I don't want this to be darker as this area. I mean, why? Because I just want this to kind of fade with the background, okay? Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here, and see you next week. Bye, take care everybody. Bye Media, bye Randy. Thank you Oscar, bye Monique. Bye everybody.